Hello everyone, this is Summit Gate Makeup Beauty Channel and you're welcome to join me and I invite you to my home and thank you for welcoming me into yours. Now I'm going to show you how to define your eyebrow, and before I do that I'm just going to say to you that I've already toned my face, I've moisturized it, and I've prepared my face ready for makeup. And I've used number Summit Gate. It's a new launch from Summit Gate, and the launch will be by late autumn, which is November thereabout, or early winter. This will be launched. Our liquid foundation, it's called the Game Changer. So look out for it, everyone. There's a whitish color on my brow, and that's because I've used good old calamine lotion as my, primer, as my prime base. Other people might use milk of magnesia or other thing that suits you. I found that this is more suited to myself. Okay, so let's show you. So you brush your eyebrow upward and outwards, and that is how the hair grows out. So you have to follow that natural flow. And after doing that, then you taper it down what I've done, and then you check if your brow needs a bit of a redress or manicure. And for me, I've got a little bit that needs to be manicured out here, but I'm going to let it remain for the tutorial, and then you can see that even after doing that, you still achieve an excellent definition. And then here is where you arch your brow. So if you notice, I've got a natural arch. If you want to have a seamless one, follow your arch. And if you want to extend it, especially if you've got a much smaller face or average face, not long. If you've got a long face, there's no need for you to arch and overextend your eyebrow, because it makes your face more extended and it will not complement your look. Second thing about makeup is about correction. Now, if there are things that have got eye bags, or you've got natural, I've got natural black, you cover it with your corrector or with your foundation, and then you give yourself a good. I'm going to make use of Summit Gate again. Summit Gate eyebrow pencil. It's in coffee color. That's number one. I've got three colors. Coffee, number one. Number two is blonde, and number three is onyx, which is black. And it's a two. So let's begin. So if you notice, I've put on a hairnet just to help to tie up my hair. So if you notice, you start this way. Light strokes is all you need. The reason why is for correction. Now, if you have heavy strokes, it will be difficult to correct it. You will struggle. Okay? So light strokes will give you the ability to manipulate. So I'm arching here now. No, you control the slant. Okay, you control. Now, if you notice, I've got sparse hair, so we're going to work in it. We're going to fill it up and create the illusion that I've got hair there. And with the help of my coffee color, which suits my skin color, if you want to go dark, we've got onyx, which is number three, and just work your way down. Okay, so this is how you arch your brow. Okay, and I'm going to do the next one and get back to you. And now that's us done with the eyebrow definition, and I've also defined it. I've also highlighted it. So now I'm going to move on to contouring. I'll get back. So I'm going to make use of two contour products. This is Urban Decay, okay, and I'm going to make use of the new Summit Gate concealer, and this will be launched. Springtime. That'll be March, April. Look out for it. So now we dig in. So I'm going to start with the Summit Gate concealer because it's more fluid, and I like it because it's more fluid, so I'm able to work with the consistency better. The Urban Decay is more thick, and both of them would really complement what I want to achieve today. So if you notice, I'm contouring with concealer the places that I want to emphasize, to bring light, to bring attention to. So, I'm just going to lightly draw one here, here, okay. And I'm going to now apply. the shader. So I'm still contouring. So I'm going to apply the shader. And this is also SunKissed contour palette. This is not available. It's not available to be sold yet. So I'm just using my sample. So you shade above your earlobe. Okay, if you notice, this is what I'm doing over your earlobe, and then you shade upwards. And when you're concealing, I forgot to mention, you conceal with a color tone, one or two colors lighter than your skin tone. That's what you conceal with. But the shader, you use a much darker shade to achieve the purpose you want to achieve. So if you notice now, I'm shading towards my eye because I want to give more silhouette nose structure. Now, when you shade, make sure you're complementing. Again, makeup is all about complementing yourself. I've got a broader nose, so I want to achieve a more silhouette nose. So I'm going to shade closer to where I have applied the concealer to kind of narrow down my nose. So now you apply a shader here, reason because the transition between your hairline and the hair edge should look natural, seamless. That's one. Second reason is the when you apply a shader here, it minimizes the forehead size. I've not got a big forehead, so I'm not going to apply my shader too close to my face, else my face will be rounder, and I don't want to achieve a rounded face. I want to achieve an oblong face to give me length, and if your face is longer, then you bring your shader down. That's just how it works. So we're going to now begin to work on the beauty, on the concealer and all the contour that have been done with the help of a beauty blender. So this is a beauty blender. So you start with the lighter shades. It's natural to start with the lighter shades first. Start with the lighter shade first. Okay, so with the help of the beauty blender, you start with the lighter shades first. Okay, if you notice, SunKissed concealer is really good. So what it does, it helps me achieve a more flawless finish because it's more fluid than the Urban Decay. But I use the Urban Decay because I like also the fact that the both of them complement each other. I must tell you. Now I haven't applied any concealer here, but I'm just trying to remind myself that I've got a shader here just to define it. So here, because I'm going to eventually apply an illuminator or highlighter, that is why I've done that here. So if you notice, it's finished nicely. Then we dig into the dark colors. Now before I go to so I'm going to run now. So if you notice now, my hairline is all gone. Okay, the edge is all gone. So I'm going to narrow. Now, this is not something that you get perfectly, but just ensure you do your best to run it. Okay, blend it. Okay, and okay, now it's complete. And then I go to the shader and work with the shader. Remember, I applied shaders here. So voila. Now, if you notice, I've gotten a very good contour application. And so now I'm going to do something. I'm going to use my mattifying powder to bring to bring the concealers into alignment, to put the concealers. It helps them, come together nicely, and then also it will help absorb any moisture or oil on the face, and so it just keeps the makeup longer. And if you notice, now I'm going to use SunKissed mattifying powder. This will be out springtime also next year, 2021. So with the help of that, I'm not going to apply too much. Okay, so I'm just going to, if you notice, you're not going to apply the mattifying powder where you have your shader. Okay, the shader remains where it is. It doesn't receive, you don't apply any of the mattifying powder over it. You walk around it. So that's what I'm doing, and the shader remains where it is. Okay, Okay, so now I'm going to run my finger across where I've applied the concealer on my nose, so that helps to okay. So this is what you do. So now I'm going to, with the help of the feathered brush, I'm going to rub off, okay, the excesses of the, I'm going to rub off the excesses, okay, of the mattifying powder. That's what we're going to do. We're going to walk around the shader, okay, so don't force, there's no force around how perfectly you do it. At the end of the day, you would see it will fall in shape. So, voila. So when we come back, I'm going to show you how to finish up. So now we're going to use the, so we're about to round up now. So I'm going to use also, this is a Summigate blusher. It's a mineral, texture, and we're going to use it today. This will be out this autumn, so watch out for it. It's up and down, up and down. So once that is done, we're going to use our illuminator. Again, it's a mineral illuminator by Summigate. We're launching this product this late autumn, early winter. So look out for it. So brush on top. So rub it. So, and I'm going to, with the help of the same illuminator, I'm going to run. Then I'm going to have some here. So I'm going to finish up with one. So now I'm going to use a bronzer to define and to give more edge to where I've shaded, because the bronzer is also a Summigate bronzer. This will be released springtime next year, so look out for it. So mind you, I haven't finished. I'm going to come back and dust off the pink, the gold dust pink of the illuminator from my nose. So I just want to, show you, and then we're going to show you how we finish. So this is me, okay, giving more edge, okay. Then that goes again to my nose, okay. So, and then that blurs the line created, okay. And then give a last brush on my hairline. So I'm going to use a MAC NC55 to finish off. The MAC Foundation Plus to finish off by doing this, just to help me bring a more homogeneous finish to my makeup. Okay, I'll just, and I'm going to apply, my mascara now before I dig into the lip liner. So I'm going to apply. we're going to make use of SunKissed mascara. This is also going to be launched this autumn. Watch out for it. So applying the mascara. It is SunKissed new product that will be launched this autumn, late autumn, so middle, end of November. So watch out for it. It's called Compelling Lash. So just a sweep rubs away all the dust of the powder that have been trapped into your eyebrow, your eyelashes rather, whilst working. Now with the eyelashes applied, if you notice, I'm going to go back and you know, help with whatever, finish up the that which has been a bit rubbed in. So I'm going to apply the lip liner. It's a lip cream. It's a product of SunKissed also that'll be released springtime. So So I'm going to make use of SunKissed number 10, which is Naive, and number 14, which is our bestseller, which is finished now. Number 14, which is we call Icon. So I'm going to make use of both of them. I'm going to create an ombre. I love ombre. See, I'm taking it slowly. If I left it this way, I've got already a perfect finish. It's lovely. So I'm going to apply number 14. So look at what the colors look like. SunKissed number 10 and SunKissed number 14. That's how the ombre finish looks like. So I'm going to rub off a bit, blur the lines of my illuminator. Highlighter applied to my nose. So yeah, better now. So I'm going to finish up now today with illuminator applied on my cupid. I'll give a final color of my lips. I think number 10. Just gonna rub it in a bit. Yeah. These are perfect Christmas colors. Perfect winter, perfect autumn, perfect spring, perfect summer. Just perfect. So that's me finished now. Just gonna give myself a, okay, I'll be back. Hello everyone, we're back. So this is what the finished look looks like, and I hope you like it. And we're able to have created a flawless finish, and I've enjoyed the tutorial and hope you have too. Thank you for welcoming me into your living space. It's Summigate Beauty Makeup Company. And if you want to have access to more tutorials, remember to not just like, but to also follow us so you can be made aware when we have new videos. And secondly, if you want to go into our store, it's an online store, and it's www.summit-gate.com, and you can have access to all the products that we used today, or you could also buy some of them, and some of them will be launched sometime later. November, and you can have access to them then. And once again, it's love from us here in Summit Gate Makeup House. Have a lovely day. Thank you.